Right. So we kicked the last video off asking you who do you think is going to win the Europa League. So we're going into the big boys now. Who do you think is going to win the Champions League?
I think Bayern Munich is going to win the Champions League.
I hope if I was asked to take it now, Bayern Munich winning that, it would 100% do that because it would stop Man City winning that, and I have a really sneaking feeling that they're going to do it.
In our Big Six podcast, I do mention
that you think they're
I think City are probably going to win it. Now,
it's just wishful thinking.
Yeah, it is.
But they're Bayern.
My head says City, my heart says Bayern. I don't know. Like the draw, I wouldn't say favour City because they could have got Juventus. Leon done them sort of. You would say Leon done City a favour near the end. In a way, like I would expect.
You expect them to just turn them over pretty much. Like, to be honest, you never know. Like it's football, so anything can happen.
Especially with the one leg thing. Like it's just about all on the night. Like City need to turn up, but they could play their second team for me and still have.
Still be a much better team. Like, you can play all their bench.
They really could. Like Mahrez could come in and look. In the Big Six podcast, if you have seen the know we're going to say we do go in on them and how they buy players and shit, but they are a joy to watch. Like
the football he plays
is unbelievable. That Kevin De Bruyne
is one of my favourite players. Man, Kevin De Bruyne,
yeah, he is. And Silva, David Silva as well. They're amazing. Like the fact they're like the next like Xavi and Iniesta type players.
Yeah, 100%. De Bruyne is even like I say
Silva is one. The bracket of
but I think. De Bruyne is kind of different. I think De Bruyne is, to be honest, De Bruyne is the best midfielder in the world, and I'd probably put him up like top 3 players in the world at the moment.
Would you ever in the ever bracket? Would you put me in the bracket of Xavi and Iniesta type, or does he have to?
And if he wins it this year, he might. I think he probably still has to go for a couple more, even if he does win the Champions League this year. But still, like, and it's hard because it's hard to judge a lot of City's players because the team is so good as well. Though.
It is.
But I think he would do it in any team. Like I don't think it is just the system that. But he probably wouldn't get. He has the quality to do it.
Yeah, he does have the quality.
And he did it with Wolfsburg as well. Like,
I
think he actually got 20 assists that season as well for them in the Bundesliga. So
if he didn't get 20, he was very fucking close to 20. Like, he's an amazing player. Like, I think Aguero might be a miss.
Well, Jesus has been brilliant though. I think he's one of the top scorers. I think, isn't he? I think he's second.
6 goals. I think he has.
Is it Lewandowski on toward the end and then
Lewandowski
on 6, or is it? Or someone else on 7. Haaland's on 10. So
but left in the competition.
He's the second top scorer. And so is Sterling as well. 2 of them level. Gnabry's up there.
He sort of played Jesus on the left against
he did it on both legs. He played basically. It was like he didn't play strikers. He played like 2 kind of. He put the 2 attacking midfielders on the strikers. Like
you see Mourinho do that way with Chelsea. Like Hazard in that like false 9 role, and I think it was against Man United where he done it.
Yeah, it was.
Or Man City where you done forced.
I remember that a few years ago. Jesus Christ, I hated that. Oh, that was one of the worst games of football. I was on that Van Hal. I hated that. Very fucking shocking. But I remember that was the worst game of football I've ever seen.
It was strange because you would like. I fancied Man City to beat Real.
Well, I think you just saw it. It wasn't. I don't even think it was defensive. To be fair, like I think it was more just to get control of the game. Like it wasn't like they were give up possession or anything. It wasn't like they were.
True.
You never
knew. I mean, not that Sterling can't score like 20 goals a season.
Who was it? I think he played Foden and
did.
And De Bruyne as 2 on like 10s, didn't he? And
who was on the right then?
Sterling and Jesus was on the left. In that game.
And no one through the middle.
No, they had the 2 attacking midfielders up front, like basically. They had De Bruyne and fucking Foden as 2 like.
The 2 DMs then was it? And Rodri and
Gundogan. Yeah, they did it in the first leg as well, but they didn't. I don't think Sterling started now. Sterling come on in that game. I remember because he came on and changed the game pretty much for them.
Yeah, that's right. That is right. Leon, Memphis Depay. He's up there like second. I think he's joined.
Up there with the rest of them on 6 goals, but well, he's been doing brilliantly. Like, never quite worked out for him at Man United. Like, he didn't. He got, and you can't really say he didn't get a chance. In his first season, he definitely got a chance. Like, he played like the majority of games, but he just never really turned it on. But he was only 21 at the time. But he himself has come out recently and said he puts all the blame on himself. Like, for that, he didn't. His attitude was off, and he just didn't perform on the pitch. So you can't really blame him. Like,
it is hard. Like when you don't perform, you get taken out of the team. It does make it hard.
In the second season, Mourinho just never gave him a chance. To be honest, like he played like 2 or 3 games that season. Like it wasn't.
Yeah. And you can't expect anything like coming in drips.
And it was weird, like because at the time he was one of our like only out and out wingers. Like I remember, like we had Martial and Rashford kind of out there, but they were at the time they were still trying to fight for that like striker spot.
Yeah.
That's right. Like, but we had Mkhitaryan and Matip and all, and they were kind of the players we played out wide. But yeah, it never quite worked out for him. But he still it still seems like he's fond of the club. Like he still wears like old retro kits and stuff like. But he's a really good player. The talent has always been there. There's never really been any doubt about it.
Do you fancy a shock? Do you think Leon can?
No.
Not a chance.
No, I don't think it's possible. It's football, so anything can happen. But,
yeah.
I'm not. I wouldn't be confident about it, to be honest.
No, I think if you had to go to score, I think Leon might score.
See, I was the other day with the United game. I went 3-0, but it's in these toys. I could have been fucking 8-0 to be fair. But in these toys, it's always can always be tight. Like, so I'm just gonna go 2-1. I'm gonna say it's.
I'm gonna go 3-0 to City.
You're gonna say it's a.
I'm gonna just go the complete opposite because I think once they get a goal, if Leon and I can see them, you see, I can see Leon coming out and not parking the bus for sort of playing counter, and I just think City will have too much for them. And with the players that we mentioned in De Bruyne, the Silvas, I can see them finding a goal, and once they get a goal and Leon have to come out at them, I think it's game over for Leon. That's what I think.
They'll just rip you apart then.
Because they City are used to playing against teams that will sit.
Yeah, but I don't think they will.
2 banks of 4. I don't think Leon can because the game is like that. But I don't think. I think it's going to be like a Wolves performance.
Yeah,
whereas they will play counter attack.
I think their players are basically more technical players than anything else. Like Uar and Memphis and all. Like they're not really Dembele. They're not really like solid, like, proper physical defense. And yeah, like they're not gonna come out and go home. Fucking hell, what's the word? Yeah, whatever it's called. Go home. That's the one. Fucking. I don't see them coming out and doing that, but I could see. I don't see them going proper defensive either. Like
I don't think that. Like I think the game plan, the manager isn't going to go right. We're just going to sit back, but I think it's going to be cautious, and then City is just going to. They're going to control the game that much that it turns into. Like for the first 10-15 minutes, it'd be more open than expected. But I can see Leon being cautious, and then I'd say for 20-25 minutes of the first half, you're going to see Leon clinging on, and I hope it's different because obviously, me personally, I don't want City to win it. No. But the quality, I think they can. I think they can. Like I would say they're up there as favourites. My prediction of Bayern is just purely based on I would like to see them do it, and they have quality too. But I think City.
It is. They're the two. Like at the moment, they're the two teams.
I would say. I wouldn't rule out Atleti.
I wouldn't rule out Atleti, Barca, or PSG,
But just if you were going for favourites and you had to pick a team,
they seem ahead of people at the moment.
Yeah.
PSG Atlanta, another one. Is there any doubt?
I mean, Atlantic, they have. I think they have most goals in Serie A.
Not like nearly 100 goals. Somebody scored in Serie A season. It's been unreal for them.
I think there was rumours and reports of Lojic maybe. I can't imagine him leaving now. Or Lisic. Pronunciation is probably completely off, but
him retiring, but I could
surely he's going to play and finish the Champions League, like, and he is an important player for them. I think he's top scorer. They're top scorer in the Champions League this season. He's and it's look, they haven't really been here before, so they'll enjoy it. Like PSG, I think they've won the best defence records, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think they had the second most clean sheets in Europe this season. But he did at one point anyway. He had the most at one point. Then I don't know, whatever. They grew up there for clean sheets in Europe.
So I don't know. Atlanta do like score goals. I can see Atlanta getting a goal.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's gonna be, I think this is gonna be a really actually open game. Like,
so do I. That's
the problem
do see goals.
Is Atlanta's defense. Like, there's a reason they scored 98 goals and finished fourth in Serie A. Like, there's a reason for that. So
yeah, their defence wouldn't be up there for me with the elite
up
defences in
against,
Europe. Like,
and there won't be no Mbappe, but Neymar
that
himself.
I
think I'd like people give Neymar, but like I think Neymar is still like unbelievable. Like,
he's top drawer.
Like, he's top 5 at least players in the world for me. Like I think he might actually be like top 3 even players in the world. Like.
Yeah.
But
look, he's done it at Barcelona.
Yeah.
You know, I suppose when people like
people hate him because he dives or whatever, but like,
he does a lot of that. But that aside, I'm one of them people who I don't really like it. Like, but I'm a Liverpool fan. Salah has went down
a lot
easy as well. But players do it. Like, if there is any contact, like they do go down. You understand it. I mean, I think when you get down and you roll for 5 minutes, then you're like, mate. But
it does get annoying, but it does get frustrating. But he does get fouled. He gets kicked the shit out of a lot as well. Like.
He gets fouled an awful lot. Like, but I'm talking about in terms of like, I don't think the league.
No, and that's the thing, and it's not like
that's
it's
the question. That's the
like,
question.
It doesn't matter. Like, they could literally have all the best players in the world. It's going to be hard to keep that consistency, and especially now because, say, like before when you were playing all them like games,
like,
they haven't even played since February. Have they like maybe done some
March,
friendlies?
maybe.
Like,
February. I actually couldn't tell you the last time they played. Like.
I think they were one of the first leagues to have it. Like,
I think it was, yeah.
Because I remember they did the stadium ban for one game and all the fans turned out outside the stadium. Like,
but I think they were playing in the cup recently.
Maybe
like,
you come back
in the last month or so.
Cup. Maybe, but
I think it was Marseille.
Oh well, that's where Mbappe got injured, wasn't it? So
no, they played. I think it was a Rennes. That's where Mbappe did get injured.
Okay, so that was in the cup, was it?
Yeah.
So yeah, well they played cup football, but they haven't really played. Yeah. So that's
and then you have to
usually
question.
Usually the problem that I've said with PSG for the last few years is that when they're playing shy every week, it's going to be hard for them to switch into gear, like to proper. Yeah. Like to be ready for a battle, like that's just they're not ready for that. Like
I think Atlanta's going to bring. I think that Atlanta have nothing to lose right now, you know, and same I could say.
They're not going to throw out their principles for this game. Like they're not going to be like, oh, we're going to sit, but like they're going to go for it. Like
they've nothing to lose, and it's you know, and
like if we go out with PSG.
And PSG could just do exactly what Man City could do, and just hound them in, but. Well, I suppose it's sort of a wait and see sort of thing with that. Like, isn't it? Atlanta, they have a lot of goals in, as we said. Like, and I can see them getting a goal. I do think PSG might have a bit too much for them.
I think because I'm gonna say because Atlanta will be so open, I see like I'm gonna go like 3-1 PSG in this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1 too. I'll agree with you with 3-1, maybe 4-1. But like again, you have to get like the underdogs, like you know, and it is football. And
but I think that's why I think that game kind of does suit PSG a bit more than like say an Atleti or even a Leipzig would impress them, because like just a team that will come out and play football against them is better for them than a team that will come out and try and just hound them and sit and sit
and
be solid and like that. I think
compact like Atleti. I think they would struggle against Atletico Madrid.
Yeah. And is that who they're going into? If the
I don't.
Well, it's quite
Man City, I think, is it?
So Atleti will be Man City and then PSG will be.
No, they go into. Barca or Bayern.
So
that'd be a great game, like.
Yeah. That'd be a great game. So yeah, corporations are going.
I'll go 3-1. I agree with that. I think Neymar's probably he's definitely going to score. I think. Yeah. I think he's going to be the telling difference between the two sides.
Leipzig Atleti.
This is a tough one.
It is a tough one. Atleti do seem definitely favourites.
A month ago, it would have been even tougher.
Yeah, because
like Timo Werner's there, and he is a difference maker. Like he is a difference maker. But
he do still have. I don't even think he was in the top scorers in terms of league this season. Was he? I think it was Sabitzer, or is he?
Yeah, I don't think he actually was in the top scorers.
No. Well, yeah. But he's been in the league this season.
Yeah, I think he's over 20 goals.
28 goals he has in the league this season. Like,
so like, yeah.
He's been unbelievable.
You take something like that out of your team and haven't replaced him, and can't replace him for Champions League.
Yeah.
I don't think he can play because he's been training on with Chelsea. So
he's in training with Chelsea. There's no way he can play.
Unless there's some mad thing that he somehow can. I don't get. Like,
you'd have to be training.
Surely he can. Like,
he's gone. You have to go through tactics and everything like for the game.
Yeah.
So
surely he's gone.
Yeah.
Especially considering that like Chelsea were in it, like.
Yeah.
And
no,
could
potentially
be an opponent like at the time he signed. But yeah, Werner's going to be a big
miss for him.
Yeah.
Because he's their threat. Like, but to be fair, in a game like that, it might have been harder for him because there's no real space in behind.
Well, that's true. Atleti won't let you. They won't let you run the moment.
No.
And they did not go with us. They were probably.
They were, and that's like because you couldn't get in behind.
They were the team to beat.
Like usually, like a lot of yours, like goals come from just the team getting behind crosses and everything. Like it just you couldn't do that against them. Like they're too.
And then when we did, they did look done and dusted when we got the second goal.
Yeah.
The mistakes let them back in, and once they got to pull the goal back, like they were ready for it then, and just went on to beat us.
Yeah.
I think they only need to beat us Anfield in
like 2 years.
Yeah.
Over 2 years now.
I think it has been, yeah. So, but yeah, Atletico like they're gonna be Atletico Madrid, aren't they? Like and.
And yeah, I definitely predicted Atleti.
I think Atleti are gonna go through.
I think 1-0. I'm gonna say they're scraping out.
I'm gonna go 2-0.
2-0.
Because I can see them getting a goal, sitting back, being compact, and I can see like big throwing wherever they have, and maybe being too much.
Yeah,
and
they're just bad. Just someone like Diego Costa. Is he gonna start? Does he? I don't know. Correa and him up front, I think, or is it Joe Felix and him up front? Or
I think did they play 4-2-3-1? So
I think they play like a 4-4-2 with like a striker, like one striker, like a Griezmann type striker, and then like a Diego Costa,
like in behind, sort of
someone like that. Yeah. So some like fast kind of or something like that kind of player. Player who can drop deep and then run beyond, like that kind of player. Well, that's what they've done for the last few years. But that's what Joe Felix is signed for.
Fucking solid, like.
Oh yeah, they're brilliant. Party in the midfield, Party and Sol, like that's an unbelievable midfield.
Yeah,
proper.
And, like you see him party against Liverpool. Like in
really,
both
really
legs, he was top draw.
absolutely like stunning. Like
He was top draw. He's a model for how a player like that in midfield
Yeah.
should perform. Like, and
Yeah.
he was unbeatable that night.
Mm-hmm.
I think Atleti do have too much
Too
for
much,
Leipzig, especially now after losing Vernon. I could be wrong. I'd say it'd be a good game, but
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
I'm
just said
looking
it'd be a
forward.
good
There's some good.
there is some
Boys
good
are-
matches.
yeah.
Like,
And there's the big one. There's
Yeah,
Barca
the
Bayern.
one we're
This
all
is the
looking
one we
forward to,
cannot wait for. Barca don't look up to scratch, to be honest.
no,
Like they just
for me
don't.
for
They're
me
not-
Bayern beat them, but
Yeah.
it-
But
but
Messi. All you have to say is but Messi. Like anything can
that
happen.
man, like.
Yeah, you can just turn it on. You can do whatever the fuck. If he wants to, if he turns it on one night, there's nothing Bayern can do about it. Like it doesn't matter what the
That's
rest of
it,
the
yeah.
do. But that's the problem. Like what used to be with Barca is that they had amazing players and an amazing system, and Messi was there, and he could
As
just turn it
well,
on.
yes,
yeah. But now
exactly.
it's just give the ball to Messi and hope he does something.
Yeah.
Like
And
the-
we'll show
you
from. We'll show from.
Yeah.
I think that he's more easily dealt with now than he has been. But
the
like,
people-
if he
people
turns it
just
on
put up-
and he's allowed space,
Yeah, but even still this
Man.
season, like 21 goals and like 19 assists or something, got in fucking people
Well,
are saying it's an
and that's a bad season.
Yeah, like, it's mad.
in Messi numbers, like
Yeah.
40 goal contributions is a bad season.
Yeah,
like, where
it's
anyone
mad.
else in the world,
That's like the best season anyone's ever had. But fucking
Jesus Christ.
over 20 goals and 20, like whatever the fuck it was. But
And as well, the fact that it is one leg, and that is crucial in these matches
Yeah.
for me.
so anything can happen because if he does
Like a 1-0
I think
Barcelona,
over-
and they're true.
yeah, if he just pops up, but
You know,
like that goal against Napoli where he fell over and just got back up and scored, like
where he's no space and he gets through and he has space and he falls and you think now chance is gone, he's back up and it's in the back of
and
the
most players would have went down and just been like give
Stayed down.
penalty and like give penalty and like there was no way it was going to be a penalty, so we knew that. But the way it's like he just worked it all out in his mind before he got to it. Like it's just like he's
looked like it was
mad.
planned.
Yeah.
When he got the ball, he knew
He's
it was
like, it was
happening.
like okay, I'll do this now and then boom. He's a proper. Like,
It's like he fucked that up. Great run. Thought he was going to score. Wait, he's at the score.
Yeah. Like genius is like an overused term, but I think he is like he's a proper like
He's unbelievable.
he's the biggest football genius ever. He's the best player of all time.
I don't think
for
we're
me,
ever going to see a player like me.
No.
Like,
And that's
like
it. Sad,
him.
like, because they're him and Ronaldo are coming to their end now. It's,
That is it is sad. Like, I know it's Barca Bayern, yeah, but Ronaldo has to get mentioned. When you talk about best players in the world, like it's.
Yeah.
And it is like what's Messi's 33, Ronaldo's 35,
yeah.
and they probably do have a couple of seasons
Yeah,
left.
because
Like,
I don't know. It
we
seems
wouldn't
like
write
it
them
seems
off.
like at the moment, like it seems like older players, like people's primes are coming a bit later now. Like all the top scorers in the Premier League this season have been like at the I think all the top scorers in Europe top 5 leagues have been over 30 this season. Like I think Vardy is
yeah, true. Yeah, he's
I
a
can't remember
22,
how it is
23.
in Spain. I don't think it is Messi. I can't remember how it is though. Ronaldo and Anna Mobley and
Mobley, yeah.
he's over 30. And then
Lewandowski.
Lewandowski in Germany. Like so it's.
I think Mbappe is
Maybe in
he has like 17 goals.
Yeah. So
Just mad. But their
Well,
season
their
did
season
end.
February or March, but
But yeah, for me, Bayern beat Barcelona. And I think if it was 2-legged, and I would say it, and it's silly because probably a silly thing to say because it can't be proven, but
yeah.
I think if there's 2 legs there, I think Lewandowski would break Ronaldo's record.
Really, Jesus. If there's 2
Like
legs
if
on
he
next
goes all
for
the
rest
way,
of the out, like,
if Bayern go all the way, and there's 5 matches left,
Yeah.
because his goal scoring this season has been
unbelievable. 30 goals in Champions
absolutely,
League
and
already,
it doesn't get enough for me recognition, like
No.
just because of
No.
the genius
There was talks of him being like
and
in
Ronaldo in
in
recent
the,
seasons.
There's been talks of him being in the Ballon d'Or conversation. It's not going to happen this year, but he would have probably been up there. He would have been on the podium probably at least this season.
Yeah, I'd say so. For me right now, he's the best 9 around.
100%
by
best
by a
around.
distance.
Like definitely. Like you could put players like I don't know Aguero or Harry Kane up there, but I think
I
this
don't
season
think so.
100%. Like he's on another level.
And he not that he does it every season, but he's fairly consistent in terms
Yeah.
of goals.
Oh,
like
he's
he
just
gets
fine.
like 30 goals minimum
At least
every
this
season.
which
Like
is
and
mental, like, and it's just overlooked. It's not
yeah,
seen
like
as
if Messi
anywhere.
Ronaldo weren't down them numbers, like
Yeah.
Lewandowski would be
Yeah, you would
everywhere.
like a Shevchenko back in the day, like you'd look at
Yeah.
him like that, like someone that
Like
was
that top drawer,
like not Chelsea Shevchenko, but like a AC
Milan.
Milan Shevchenko,
Yeah.
like that kind of player.
proper Shevchenko. But yeah, he's been that good. Like
Yeah.
in Gnabry as well is impressed in the Champions League this
He's
season,
done well
and
for
impressed as a
Bayern,
whole.
like, yeah, he's done well.
In the last couple of seasons,
Arsenal
like,
would be fucking kicking themselves. Like,
and West Brom. Like Tony Pulis
oh,
didn't
yeah,
play.
he said he wasn't good enough for this level
Wasn't good
for
enough.
West Brom.
Oh right, then we got the point and ripped the place apart. Like
Mad.
silly. I think
Was
it was
it
in the
free
same season
transfer
they got
then, yeah?
relegated as well.
Yeah,
I think it was like he
Yeah.
was on loan at them.
yeah, the season he got relegated,
That is
right.
madness, man.
Mental.
And it shows like how football is, like, and how it can be. The same he could, like Robertson was at Dundee, like 3 seasons before he came to Liverpool.
Yeah.
it's just madness, like, and it's what makes football fucking lovable.
Like Jamie Vardy, non-league player.
Yeah, exactly. Jamie Vardy, a prime example, because I think he has 2 top scorers, like, in the last couple of seasons. Definitely one.
I think in the first. I think Harry Kane got his in that season. They won the league. I think he got like.
He might have done. Yeah.
I think Harry Kane got it for like 3 seasons in a row around that time.
Yeah. But no, he did. I think you're right.
But still, like, he was
up there, like,
yeah. And last season he got 18 or something. This season he's got 23.
Consistently scoring, like, as well.
He scores goals. It's brilliant to see them stories.
Yeah, it is. They're brilliant.
Yeah. But Barca Bayern, I'm gonna go.
I'm going 3-1 Bayern Munich. Because I can see Messi going.
See, this is the thing. I see it either being like a fucking
3-1 Bayern, 3-1 Bayern. Yeah. It depends. I suppose this all depends on Messi, like, for me.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm gonna just go out on a limb. I'm gonna say Messi turns it on. I'm gonna go 2-1 Barca. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. It's not gonna happen. I don't actually think that's gonna happen. Messi brace. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1 Bayern, because I predicted Bayern to win, so I'm not gonna say Barca are gonna beat them. I do think 3-1 Bayern, because I do think they have too much. I can see a Lewandowski brace.
Yeah.
Definitely a goal anyway. But yeah, like, we'll push it through, I think, when we go on to the next round. So say what we predict does come true.
Yeah.
Well, we have to make a decision on the Barca.
I'll go Bayern, because I think that that Barca thing was just a fucking.
It would be Atletico Madrid, because we predicted them to beat Leipzig, against Bayern Munich.
Bayern go through, I think.
I don't know, man. I think because I predicted them to win, I would say Bayern go through, but I think for me, Atletico Madrid is the team you don't want. Like, you want to avoid them to the final. But then at the same time,
even in the final, you're gonna fucking have it.
Yeah, because you would say you only want to play them once. You don't want to have to play them twice, but you only have to play them once anyway.
But you want to. I think you want to hope someone else knocks them out rather than having to do it.
That's it. Yeah, I agree with that. And it would be City against Paris Saint-Germain.
Which is that'd be a brilliant game. I'd actually really like to see that.
Did I fuck that? Yes, I did fuck it. It wouldn't. It would be Bayern Munich against Paris Saint-Germain.
Bayern PSG and then City Atleti.
And then City Atleti.
Right, that's a fucking goal. And actually,
we're looking at it here and we still fucked it up.
Yeah, literally looking at
quality video, I tell you. But yeah, so we'll go again. I think Bayern beat PSG. I think they beat them more comfortably for me than they would have beat Atleti.
I'm gonna say the right. So I'll go Bayern PSG. Take maybe 3-1 on that one.
I'd say 3-1 too.
And then 3-1. I think I see a 1-1 draw in the fucking City Atleti game. Goes to penalties. I think. I'm
gonna say extra time, and I think City beat them because of the squad that they have. I think. Although, like, you see, the thing is with that, like, City's squad is bigger, like, and these games aren't going to come thick and fast. Yeah. I mean, I know it's only one extra game. Yeah. I think City's squad. I don't know, man. It actually is so tough.
That's the toughest game I think we've had to predict so far. Is City.
It is so tough.
The City can play any team off the park, but also Atleti can fucking show out any team on the park.
That's it. Like, but like City would be used to coming up against these stubborn defences. I know they're not of the quality and ilk of Atletico Madrid, because they do it in a different way. But every week City will play teams that sit 2 banks of 4, break me down. Yeah, and De Bruyne and Silva constantly do it. I think if City get the first goal, I think it's done in 90 minutes.
Yeah, 100%. If City get the first
goal, I think City could then, I wouldn't say wipe the floor with Atleti. I think that's the difference, but like, I would say it's the toughest game for me to predict. Yeah, but I think if City score first, it could be any score. Like, they're that good.
Yeah. I'm gonna say.
And then flip it. If Atleti score first, then I think City are in trouble. Because Atleti could literally score in the first minute 1-0.
And that's it.
Like they could shut you out for 90 minutes easily.
You can sit down and sit back and you would just 10 men behind the wall.
I think it's a flip. That's it. Like, it's a flip of the coin. Fucking. Okay. I think either one of them could go through. Like, if we had to pick, I'm gonna say City.
I'm gonna say City as well. Yeah.
And it would be a Bayern City final.
Yeah. That should be a great game.
That would be a great game. It would be a great game.
I'm gonna go Bayern. I'm gonna go Bayern 1-0 in that final, just because I can't even.
I'll go 2-1. I'll go 2-1 Bayern in the final.
I just can't.
Lewandowski is gonna break the Ronaldo record in that game. That's your prediction. He's going to get 2 against Barca. He's going to score against.
Yeah, so I've contradicted myself because I couldn't bring myself to say City winning. I started the video, said City going to win it, but I can't bring myself to win it. So I'm going to say Bayern win it. What's that? Is that their 6th or their 5th Champions League?
6th, I think.
Is it?
No, 5th. I think it's 5th.
I think they have 4. I think they do.
I think Barca have 5, don't they?
Yeah.
But do they have 6? No, Barca have 6.
Barca have 6, yeah.
Barca have 6.
Yeah. Barca have 6.
This will be
AC
born
have
5th,
7.
I think.
And
Liverpool have 6.
Real have what, 11?
11. 13, I think, actually.
Oh yeah, no.
They've won it 3 times in a row.
Yeah, they had. Remember La Decima?
Is there some with 9? Do AC Milan have 9?
Oh, they have 7.
Some with 9.
Ajax have like 3, I think, or 4.
Yeah, they do, yeah. 3, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to think how many Real have now, because it was 10
think
under
it's 14.
Ancelotti, and then did they win 3 after that? Yeah, Zidane won 3, didn't he?
Yeah,
so
they
it was 14.
did. 3 in a
Fucking
row.
hell, man.
Wow. I think he's averaging like a trophy like every 7 8
months or something
like
like
games.
that. Yeah.
They plays. That's crazy, man. That is crazy, like. Jesus Christ. But yeah, guys, did we get it right? Like, are we going to go all the way and win it? Did we get our match predictions right? Let us know. Tell us what you think.
Check out our Twitter. We're on TikTok now.
And if you have any questions, as usual, as always, let us know, and we'll give us a shout on the videos. We'll show your questions, and we'll answer them.
We'll answer them.
We're
give us a shout out.
But yeah, until the next video. Peace.
Bye bye, guys.